Carl Jung, the father of analytical psychology, made a haunting discovery about narcissists, one that reveals a dark layer of manipulation few ever anticipate. According to Jung, the most dangerous moment in a relationship with a narcissist doesn't come when you're under their control, but rather when you begin to break free. It is then, at the height of your healing, that they strike with a final, devastating tactic, one capable of undoing years of growth in a matter of weeks. The power inversion crisis. At the core of Jung's analysis lies the concept of the power inversion crisis. Narcissists, he discovered, are not just egotists seeking admiration. They are psychological predators driven by an inflated ego, a false identity constructed to hide their inner emptiness. To maintain this illusion, they must dominate those around them, feeding off the emotional energy of their victims. When you're vulnerable, seeking their approval, unsure of your own worth, you serve their purpose perfectly. But the moment you begin to heal, establish boundaries, and trust your own instincts, you disrupt this dynamic. This threat to their power triggers the inversion crisis. Jung noted that narcissists are not afraid of abandonment, they are terrified of your psychological strength. Psychological projection warfare. Once they sense they're losing their grip on you, narcissists escalate their tactics. Jung described this escalation as psychological projection warfare. Instead of gaslighting or playing the victim, they target your newfound strengths, shaming you for the very traits that freed you from their control. They may accuse you of being selfish for setting boundaries, arrogant for having confidence, or aggressive for speaking up. Jung coined this phenomenon, strength shaming. It's a calculated move to make you question and ultimately reject the qualities that mark your growth. Their criticisms are not random, they are laser-focused on the parts of you that have evolved. Nostalgic manipulation. Rewriting the past. If strength shaming fails, narcissists often resort to what Jung called nostalgic manipulation. They begin romanticizing the old you, the version of yourself that was easier to manipulate. Statements like, "You used to be so caring," or "We were happier before you changed," are not expressions of affection but psychological traps. They aim to trigger doubt, making you long for a time when you were, in reality, under their control. Jung emphasized that this form of manipulation is a form of psychological time travel, designed to lure you back into old patterns of compliance and self-doubt. The most dangerous weapon, manufactured vulnerability. But when both projection and nostalgia fail, the narcissist unleashes their most dangerous weapon, manufactured vulnerability. Jung found that narcissists are deeply skilled in exploiting your compassion. At the precise moment when you are standing strongest in your self-worth, they present a crisis, be it financial, emotional, or medical, designed to disarm your boundaries. This isn't mere coincidence, it's strategic. They know exactly what makes you feel guilty or what triggers your caretaker instincts. They might say things like, "I know you're busy, but I really need you right now," or "I wouldn't ask if it weren't important." These appeals are not innocent. They are manipulations intended to make you betray the very values you've worked so hard to establish. Weaponizing empathy. Jung's insight cuts even deeper. Narcissists often create the very problems they seek your help with. They sabotage their own relationships or provoke crises simply to draw you back in. This manipulation serves a dual purpose. It reinstates their control over you, and it makes you prove that they still matter more than your own well-being. Each, just this once, request is designed to weaken your psychological defenses. And the scariest part? The crisis may appear genuine. Narcissists selectively share their struggles with you because they know you're the most likely to respond emotionally. But their true intent isn't healing, it's domination. Differentiated compassion. You're shield, so how can you protect yourself? Carl Jung offered a profound solution, differentiated compassion. This means having empathy without assuming responsibility. You can care for someone's pain without sacrificing your own growth. Jung said, "The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are." Ask yourself, is helping this person allowing me to become my authentic self, or is it preventing me from that journey? Reclaiming your power. The narcissist's final trick only works if you forget who you are. When you maintain your boundaries in the face of manipulation, you shatter the illusion of their power. Jung understood that narcissists fight hardest not because they love you, but because your strength reflects everything they've abandoned in themselves. By choosing authenticity over approval, you not only heal, you become a mirror of what they fear and secretly crave. Every time you stand firm, You remind them that control is not love, and manipulation is not connection. Jung's ultimate message is clear. True strength is not immunity to manipulation but the wisdom to see through it. The freedom you gain when you stop being controllable is the beginning of your real life. No matter how convincing the crisis, it is never worth trading that freedom away.